My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. To read my writing and the amazing writing of Caitlin Johnston, Zach Haller, go to counterpropa.com. To support this YouTube channel, go to my Patreon link below in the description section. So, the Trump-Russia people are now still trying to revive and resuscitate and keep alive a dying, failed, miserable Trump-Russia narrative, where poor Hillary was defeated because the Russians helped Trump, and the Russians influenced the United States of America by letting millions of people know how dirty, underhanded, and shady Hillary Clinton was. We already knew that. In 2015, I wrote in the Huffington Post, The Hill, and Salon that Hillary Clinton was unelectable. One of my articles was titled, "Don't Blame Bernie or Bust If Trump Defeats Clinton." I couldn't have written in a more clear and direct manner. We knew in 2015 and early 2016 that Hillary Clinton would lose to Trump, or I did at least, and Tim Black did. And there were some other people, but the majority of the groupthink stated, well, Clinton's going to win, no problem. Well, she lost. And now we know from Disobedient Media and Adam Carter and Elizabeth Voss and a really wonderful, in a really wonderful article titled, "New Research Shows Guccifer 2.0 Files were copied locally, not hacked." And there's an amazing cyber analyst named the Forensicator. He is, I'll just read you really quickly, or they are, I should say. I don't know if it's a he or she or a group of people. New metadata has emerged from a document published today by an independent researcher known as the Forensicator, which suggests that files eventually published by the Guccifer 2.0 persona were likely initially downloaded by a person with physical access to a computer possibly connected to the internal DNC network. This is Elizabeth Voss in Disobedient Media. The article is below. Why am I reading that? I'm reading that because everybody's forgetting that Clinton allies did the same thing as Don Jr. All they do is lose, 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 no matter what. They lose, they continue losing. This is the Daily Caller. Many journalists reacted breathlessly to a New York Times report on Sunday revealing that President Trump's oldest son, Donald Trump Jr., met with a Russian lawyer who indicated she had damaging information about Hillary Clinton. How much damaging information did you need? This is a person who made a racist joke about Mahatma Gandhi that most people don't know about. This is a person who evoked the assassination of RFK as a reason for not to stop, to continue in the 2008 race against Barack Obama. She voted for Iraq. She opposed gay marriage up until 2013. She had an ongoing criminal investigation where she deliberately transferred special access program and top secret information onto an unencrypted server. She was part of signing off on 20% of U.S. uranium, or part of an administration, I should say. So what on earth could this Russian lawyer have possibly told Trump to harm Clinton? She should never have run for president. She lost against President Obama. She would have lost against Bernie Sanders had he not been cheated, which is why Jared and Elizabeth Beck are heroes. They're championing the DNC lawsuit. But here, Donald J. Jr. admitted to the June 2016 meeting to which he brought campaign chairman Paul Manafort and Trump advisor Jared Kushner, but downplayed its significance. Many Trump critics claim the New York Times report supported the theory that members of the Trump campaign were somehow involved in the Russian government's hacking of Clinton campaign chair John Podesta and the Democratic National Committee. The DNC has never given its computer service to the FBI after numerous requests. So this is all a bunch of bullshit. They don't know. We know now from the Disobedient Media article and the fact that they would never give their computer service to the FBI, and the fact the FBI is only highly confident and the NSA is moderately confident. The CIA is highly confident. They're all basing their opinion on CrowdStrike, and CrowdStrike isn't even certain. Nobody is certain about Russian hacking, except it's written as if it's engraved in stone. And it's the biggest fake news, fraud news narrative. But Trump Jr., Kushner, Manafort, Manafort's lone meeting with a Russian lawyer pales when compared to the coordination between Clinton allies and the Ukrainian government officials who hope to see Clinton win the 2016 election. Politico revealed in January some of the Ukrainian government's anti-Trump activities during the election. So they're accusing Trump of everything they've done. Let's just share this article on Twitter and Facebook. Okay. A veteran DNC operative who previously worked in the Clinton White House worked with the Ukrainian government, officials, and journalists from both Ukraine and America to dig up Russia-related opposition research on Trump and Manafort. She also shared her anti-Trump research with both the DNC and the Clinton campaign, according to the Politico report. So, Ukrainian efforts to sabotage Trump backfire. So there you go. There you go. I'll send out the article. And so they actually did try to sabotage Trump's campaign using the information from another country. Whereas Trump didn't really have to work hard. There was so much information there. The report also notes that the DNC encouraged to try to arrange an interview with Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko to talk about Manafort's ties to the former pro-Russia president of Ukraine, Viktor Yanukovych, whom Manafort previously advised. Okay. So the DNC and the Democratic Party did actually worse against Trump. Give me your thoughts below. Every single time they try to hide behind fake news and fraud news and this insane theory that, oh, well, Hillary was on her way to winning. No, she was not on her way to winning. I stated she would not win because of the favorability ratings, the scandals, the poor judgment, the horrific track record in terms of foreign policy. People wouldn't listen. Now they say, hate Trump, you got to hate Trump. Well, I don't hate Trump. I disagree with his policies. Big difference. I dislike the Democratic Party and the DNC for what they did to Bernie Sanders and for elevating Trump and for trying to bully progressives. And now they got exactly what they wanted. And now they're crying. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much for listening.